Hey y'all, it's Rosie from iHeartRecipes.com, and I'm going to show you how to make the best baked spaghetti ever. So recently on Instagram we played a little game. You have $15 and you have to cook for 4 to 6 people. What do you cook? I said French fries and fried chicken because that's how I get down, but everyone else, or mostly everyone else, said spaghetti. And the funny thing is I had just finished recording a spaghetti video and everything cost me around $15, maybe a little more. So I decided, why not upload the video now? So let me show you how I make my baked spaghetti. So we're going to start off with our ground beef, and I'm going to brown it over medium heat. Once my ground beef is nicely browned, I'm going to drain out any present fat, and then we can start adding in our onions, okay? And as you see, there's a little fat in there because I couldn't drain it all out without tossing the meat in the sink. So yeah, that's why it's there. So now I'm going to sprinkle in my seasonings. I'm using a salt-free seasoning, and you can use salt-free or you can use seasoning salt. I'm also going to add in my Italian seasoning at this time, and followed by that, I'm going to start adding in my meat sauce. Now I do have a recipe for homemade meat sauce if you're interested, but you can also use store-bought. Once everything is in there, we're going to give it a nice stir. You want to make sure it's well combined. And while this is still cooking over medium heat, we are going to also cook our pasta. And I don't do anything special with the pasta. I just follow the directions that are on the back of the package. And then I drain it once it reaches, once it gets all dente, I just drain it. And then we set it to the side. Now, I almost forgot to cook my Italian sausage. So that's what I'm doing now. I have turkey Italian sausage, but you can use pork. I'm just going to cook it until it's nicely browned, or that color. It is turkey, that's why it's that color. And then we will add it into our pot with the rest of our meat sauce. And then you'll just combine everything just like so. So now we're going to grab our 9x13 and we're going to add half of our meat sauce at the bottom of that 9x13. And then we'll add in all of our pasta on top of that meat sauce. Now you're going to grab the meat sauce and pour all the remaining meat sauce that you have left. You're going to add that on top of the pasta. Now, if you are not following me on my social media sites, make sure you do so. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, if you want to print out this recipe and many of my others, visit iHeartRecipes.com. So once the meat sauce is on top, we're going to top off our spaghetti with some cheddar. I have a combination of white and yellow cheddar, but you can use either or. And then we're going to bake this in the oven on 350 Fahrenheit, uncovered, for 30 to 40 minutes. And once done, this is the finished look. It is thebomb.com, like no joke, so good. Let me know down below what you would make if you have $15 and you have to feed 4 to 6 people. I want to know what y'all say, and I might flip that into a video. We'll see. So leave it down below in the comment section. I want to thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to print this recipe from my blog, iHeartRecipes.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already.